It's week 3 of the National Football League, and the spotlight falls on Joey Porter Jr. He's one of the last guys you want to target in coverage. It's the Steelers and the Broncos, next on Madden Football.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. So good to have you here with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson getting set for a kickoff here. Greg, no matter how many ways we look at this game, it always comes down to one stat, doesn't it? How you take care of the ball.
Yeah, it's just so crazy, Mike, that every single week, no matter how complex these matchups get and how many factors there are to determining who wins and who loses any game in the NFL, at the top of the list, the most important metric that everybody studies: can you protect the ball on offense, and can you take it away on defense? And I don't think today's matchup is any different. Can you be aggressive and take care of the ball? And on defense, if you get your opportunity to take it away and give it back to your offense, you've got to make the play.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here comes the Denver offense, set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
It's fair to say this season hasn't gotten off to the type of start they likely envisioned for themselves, but it's still early. A win here, it could go a long way towards changing the trajectory of this entire season. But what's going to make this even more difficult today, not only the worthy opponent that they face, but having to go on the road and do it here in a hostile environment. If he is able to lead his team to a win today, I think that gives them the spark to turn this season around.
19 yards on the pickup for number 19. And it's a first down. They'll run it for the first time with Elijah Mitchell. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5,
holding,
but
offense.
Let's check the call. They get the center, David Andrews that time. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. It's a first carry for Elijah Mitchell. Past midfield to the 45. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Broncos bringing out their punter. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. Leading them out, the number 3 overall pick of the 2021 draft. From North Dakota State, it's Trey Lance.
You just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down to one score. They're very close. And every once in a while, there are multiple score games where you just can't seem to keep it close. They've got to do a better job keeping pace early, get off to a faster start. They want to have a chance. Come the 4th quarter, if this thing's within one score, you're going to feel a lot more comfortable this time around than where they were last week.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, The quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lead.
And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. He gets free. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Denver. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick six to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick six.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Steelers offense ready now for their second drive. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Another run here with Harris. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. He'll give it to Harris again. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
Ready.
Lance. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And he'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. On the give, it's Harris. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of... Here's a 2nd and 6.
Down.
Now Lance. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked up by Cody Barton.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Throwing is Nix. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. On 2nd down, a run with Mitchell. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He will air this out, looking for Sutton.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. 1st and 10. Steelers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. Threw him up the sideline at the 45. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the 1st half as he's closing in on 100 yards already.
Let's go.
Lance looking to throw. He's got Frymuth open on the left side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Throwing, Lance. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Come on, set.
To throw, here's Lance. He's going to let it fly downfield for Beckham.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
He's going to look downfield once again.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
And that is incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the 1st half, putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase 1st downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
A 1st down throw for Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. A give to Mitchell. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Here's Nix to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Set, ready.
To throw is Lance. He's going to run it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. The offense in hurry-up mode, pushing the pace. Now, faking the give. And this time, the rush gets home. And down he goes.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
Let's go now.
Here's Lance. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They lead it here in the second quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. Throwing, Nix. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll throw. It's Nix. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw is Nix. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work.
Ready, set.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
On the set.
Back to throw. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Steelers are on the board. It's 7-3.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This is fielded inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've reached the intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, where you see the final score there. Derrick Henry, a touchdown run in the victory. From there, let's get to the Meadowlands to check on the Giants at home at MetLife Stadium. And they've got the lead over the visiting Chicago Bears. Devin Singletary, 2 touchdown runs on the afternoon. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. And you can see they trail the visiting Cowboys. Brandon Cooks, a touchdown reception. These two teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has really had their way so far. Intercept. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He'll try to run for it. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
They'll look to throw. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got the hook up there. It's Odell Beckham. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Set.
And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he's going to have the Steelers 1st down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down.
Here we go, set.
A give, and here comes Harris. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
They put Wilson in motion. They run on the jet sweep.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the 1st down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Ready.
They'll let the fullback try to push the punt. He will have a Steelers 1st down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1. Right back to the fullback. And that'll be a pickup of 3. This offense moving quickly, and they'll try to get set. They'll try to run with their fullback. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Set cut.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Another run here with Mitchell. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Denver. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Down. Ready.
This drive begins with a run by Harris. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. We'll try and hurry to the line here.
4 yards on the pickup.
On 2nd down, a run with Harris. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
Here we go. Here we go.
A pistol snap with Lance. And that is incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. On 2nd down, it's Nix. Finds his tight end, Dulcich. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing is Nix. Trying to set up the screen to Mitchell. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up. That's taken at about the 14, and he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Steelers offense getting set to get back to work. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll run.
Holding offense. Still 1st down.
Set punt.
Now Lance. He's going to let it fly downfield for Beckham. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Here's 1st and 10. Dulcich now brought in motion. On 1st down, it's Mitchell. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Second down, Nix. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Joey Porter Jr. got a hand in there and made the play. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got the tight end, Adam Troutman.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Nix now on 1st and 10. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. They'll run with Mitchell. A dive, and he's in. Elijah Mitchell. Touchdown, Broncos. His 1st touchdown of the new campaign. The kick by Lutz is good. The Broncos move out to a 21-3 advantage. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. A return now from the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The home team's offense ready to get back to work. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the...
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick 6 for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6. But to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter. I can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
Ready?
Lance. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Now a fair catch is taken here, just short of the 45-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. And after a slow start to the year, they put it together so far in this one. Trying to avoid the 0-3 start and looking good to do that right now. 2nd and a yard. They'll go again with Mitchell. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run. It's also a first down. 2 minutes. In the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Running is Mitchell. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll put a receiver in motion right. On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Give up the middle for Mitchell. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They didn't quite get the shutout they were hoping for and likely deserved. This was a tremendous defensive performance. They held the other guys to just a field goal. That's
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.